You've probably been hearing this word mindfulness a lot. It often comes up on the TV, it's in magazines, it's all across social media. But really, this is just the rest of the world catching up on us. Scottish people have been mindful for generations. Get on a train in Scotland and you'll step over a warning telling you to mind the gap. The guard will likely shout to you, "Mind your mask, pal." Someone might come along and ask, "You mind if I sit here?" They might start a conversation with you saying, "You mind when Hearts beat Bayern Munich?" or "You mind when Hibs won the Scottish Cup?" My granny was always telling me to mind your jacket if I was going outside. I had a habit of walking into things. If I walked into a lamppost, my mother would look at me, tut and say, "Mind where you're going," or "Oops, mind your head." So that's mindfulness, Scottish style. And yet, we don't exactly feel like we're in Tibet. So we can probably get even more mindful. And to do that, we need to first understand what our mind actually is, and two, how it's more than just our brain, and three, how it actually works. Now, if you're a brain surgeon watching this, you probably want to look away now. This isn't a scientific definition or philosophical discussion of your mind. It's just the way I use to help me understand it. First, our mind is more than just our brain. Our brain is a massive part of our mind, but our mind also includes our body. Usually I'll know my mind is stressed because I'll feel it physically in my body. So my stomach churns, my heart races, my breathing speeds up, my muscles tense, I need to run to the toilet. I might cry, I frown, scowl. So my body, and it seems my stomach in particular, seems to be a very big part of my mind. Similarly, if someone creeps up behind me, I might get a feeling they're there. I hate people watching over my shoulder. Even though I can't see them, I can feel them. I also might get an uneasy feeling from the atmosphere when I walk into a room if, say, I know people have been arguing or gossiping. And sometimes the hairs might stand up on the back of my neck if I'll feel spooked even although there's nothing there. Now, a neuroscientist would tell us all that comes from our brain, but we want to learn how to manage our mind. In our next video, we'll give you the best way that I've found to understand all of this.